We welcome you here on Stella's chat room. Like I told you earlier on, this station, this channel, this is a room where we share knowledge together. We impart wisdom into people, not that we know it all, but we would like people to also share what they have with us by asking us questions, sending their questions, calling and all that. Thank you. I have an important guest here in the house. I would love him to introduce himself by himself.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm James Akwensi, popularly known as Papa J.
Yeah, PJ.
Sure.
All right,
okay.
PJ.
You want me to say more?
Yeah, please.
I'm a military officer.
All right. Nice one. All right, that's beautiful. He's a military officer, and I decided to choose this topic and treat it with him because I realize that although people usually say that soldiers, these are military officers, that most of them, due to their training, they have high libidos. That I want to find out from him. And he's also a counselor anyway. He didn't want to add that, but I've added it. So, Mr. J, can you help us out? You know what our discussion for today is? How do you cope with your partner when she have high libido? But before then, what is the meaning of libido? We want to hear from you. We would like to explain because so many other people don't know what libido is all about. And some too would like to know. Can you help us and explain the meaning of libido?
Right. Libido simply means sex drive. Sex drive, or the zeal for sex. That is the simplest meaning.
That's good.
For libido.
Sex drive.
Sex drive.
And I realize as military officers, soldiers, they have high sex drive. Is it true? I have made inquiries. No. There was a time I began to have a lot of soldiers around me. So I have to make inquiries and know much about soldiers. I come to find out that, that soldiers, most of them have high libido. They have high sex drive. Okay, I asked why. Why do they say so? Why? Through the research I made, I realized that because of the training, due to their training, they normally have this tough training and all that. I don't know, how is that true? Can you?
Okay, if you heard that, soldiers have high sex drive, it is true or it can be true. Why? Because when you want to boost or you want a high sex drive, exercise is part.
Yes.
Exercise is part.
Okay.
And then exercise helps you to on-age, or simply put, anti-aging. It's an anti-aging thing. When you exercise, it helps you to on-age. So, if I want to say soldiers have sex drive, personally,
high sex drive.
Sex drive. Okay. Personally,
don't hide anything.
Personally, we have individual differences. I can't talk for all.
Really?
But it can be true.
It can be true. What about you? Do you have high sex drive?
I think I do.
Oh my goodness. That's why I like you. You don't hide anything.
I think I do.
So it's true. When I find out on my own, like I said, I did some research. I realized that it's true that most soldiers, in fact, 99% of soldiers, okay, let me not say 99, let me say 90% of soldiers have high sex drive. They have high libido. So how do you cope with your woman? If you have your wife probably have low sex libido, or does she also have the high sex drive because you're a soldier? Because of course your blood, when you that's your wife, you make love together, your blood has become one. Your blood is in her and hers is in you. So does it mean she become that high sex drive?
Sex drive differs from individuals. As for sex drive, I can have sex drive. My wife wouldn't have sex drive. High sex drive.
Okay, high.
She could also have it, and then I wouldn't.
Okay.
But both of us have to understand each other because having low or high sex drive is nothing bad.
Yes, I do.
When you have low sex drive, you can still work upon it as couples.
Really?
Sure.
Okay.
And then when you have high too, you can help your wife to accommodate.
Wow.
So it's all about understanding each other.
Wow.
It's all about understanding.
That's it.
If she doesn't know, you teach her. Because sex drives comes with conditions.
Okay.
When you have health condition or medical condition, your sex drive can come low. When you are aging, your sex drive can be low.
Okay.
Apart from that, unya and I say uyere and our girlfriend say no sex driver. Sometimes it could be from you, the partner.
Okay.
Your appearance, your communication, your intimacy also counts.
Exactly.
So sex drive differs, but then simply put, you can work it out as a couple.
Okay, wow, that's great.
When you have high sex drive, it's good. When you have low sex drive, it's also good.
Really?
Sure.
So let me come in. You're trying to help us understand that if someone have low sex drive, especially a man, that there's a reason to that. Probably the person have health issues.
Sure.
So, and you're saying that helping us understand that when someone have low sex drive is also good. When someone have high, it's also good. So now, if your wife have low sex drive and you have high, can you explain when we talk about low sex drive? Can you just give us in a real details?
Low sex drive is not having the esteem.
Okay.
Or the willpower.
Okay.
To call for sex.
Okay.
Or to go more.
Really?
In terms of intimacy, yeah.
Okay.
When my wife, example, my wife has low sex drive.
Oh, nice.
I said when my wife has low sex drive, I can help her.
Okay.
Yes, to factor into what I am.
Yeah, exactly. That is it.
It's all about communication. I see it. Bringing her close, making her understand why it is like that with you, and then you both are good to go.
Okay, that's fine.
Because the conditions in the bedroom, it calls for what you want.
Exactly.
When you don't present yourself attractive, your wife, your woman, your girlfriend, your concubine, whatever you name it or whatever you call it, wouldn't have the excitement, the zeal to do it with you. I think you are okay with my
You're making a good point. I know.